guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamoy. If this is your first time here, if you're coming back, thank you for joining me for another video. It's been a little while since I've done any makeup on my channel, so this video we're going to be playing in some new makeup. Alright guys, so as you can tell from the title of the video, today I'm going to be trying out some new stuff from e.l.f. Cosmetics. If you don't know, e.l.f. Cosmetics is a drugstore brand. It is super affordable. Like, most of their stuff is under 20 bucks. So they have palettes, they have skincare. I used to use a lot of e.l.f. skincare in the beginning of my skincare journey. They did have a lot of like moisturizers and serums that I love. I've just become a little bit bougie and upgraded to more expensive stuff, but e.l.f. Cosmetics remains still a good brand. I just haven't bought anything new from them in a while. So I pulled out everything that I could find. I probably have more stuff, but I kind of grabbed a couple of the stuff I already had, like the brushes and stuff, and then I'm gonna be using all the stuff I got to, in this new box. So e.l.f. came out with their bite-sized palettes a couple months ago. This is one of the color scheme. Let me show you guys. I do not have all of them, but I grabbed four. I grabbed four of their bite size. So these are the four that I got. Like, how cute are those color schemes? Like, you have this green is just gorgeous. I'm probably gonna use that today and step out of my comfort zone. This is your more, do they have names for the colors? Don't see like a name for the color scheme itself. This is the more neutral color scheme. This one has some blue and some purples. And this one is typically my go-to type of colors. Has a little bit of pink and just those gorgeous, also, I don't know what you would call it, but those are the four that I grabbed. So these came out a couple months ago and I saw them. I saw Andrea, what is her last name? So I saw Andrea, another influencer, big influencer on YouTube, mention these a lot. I thought, okay, those are super cute. I probably will get them one day. But then they dropped their blush bite size a couple maybe weeks ago, and I saw them and I was like, okay, I guess this is my time to go ahead and grab them all. So this is one of the blush palettes. I just grabbed the one that I think would go with my skin color the most, and this is the other one. I think I can use this color here as a bronzer. I'm not sure how shimmery it is or a blush, but I will try it out, and then that color as a highlighter. But this one is also gorgeous. So everything other than these two were a little bit too light for me, but I grabbed those. So those are all the bite-sized stuff that I grabbed. And then I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do a video, I might as well do like a full face. So I grabbed their foundation. This is the color that it matched me with. Is their oil-free satin finish, because of course I have dry skin, so I don't want to get anything too matte. They do have, like, I think they have a matte and like a poreless foundation, but this was the one that I thought would go with my skin the most. And then I grabbed a concealer. This is their Camo concealer matte finish. So I went kind of light on the concealer, but I typically go for something close to my skin tone with the concealer. So I wanted to step out of my comfort zone on that as well. I think the brush was either a free gift or it was cheap. I don't remember, but it's this cute little brush. And then, oh, the setting powder was a free gift. One of my favorite brush cleaner is also from e.l.f. It's this like solid sponge cleanser. And basically it just looks like a soap bar. And I like to rub my brush, like I'll get this wet and then I'll rub my brush on it and clean it off. But I love this cleanser. Like, this is what I'm on my second or third purchase of this e.l.f. cleanser. So if you're looking for a cheap brush cleaner, this is a good one. I believe it was $2 or $3 as well. It's not expensive. So as you can see, I'm a little bit dewy. So what I used was this e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. I've had it for a while, and I literally put it on my face as a moisturizer and a primer, and I'm pretty amazed at just how it feels. It do feel hydrating. It's not greasy. It's not matte. And then just have that little glow without doing too much. So I'm really impressed with that, and I'm definitely going to be using this more because I've had this for a while, because I think when I purchased like the soap thing, I bought a bunch of stuff as well. So yeah, I need to use that more. I'm gonna start with this foundation. So I hate buying foundation online, so you just never know if it's gonna match or work. And this is in the shade Mocha, which is a deep rich with warm red undertones. That's it, I finally figured it out. It comes with a pump, so that is good because I like to put my foundation on the back of my hand. So looking at the shade, it looks a little bit dark. We're gonna work with it and see. Doesn't look that bad. Pretty good. So let's blend this and see. That's a pretty good skin-like finish. Ooh, it feels nice and cooling too. A pretty good match. I was very nervous. I get very nervous when I have to buy foundation online but I think they had a shade finder and it acts like what are your colors in other, what is your shade in other foundation, and that's what it used to determine what your shade is. And I believe I did it twice and it gave me like with two different foundation and it gave me like the same color. So that kind of made me believe that Mocha, plus I'm usually Mocha in a lot of foundations, so that was like 1.5 pump. I'm just gonna do like, I was gonna do a half a pump, but it's like a pump came out. Try not to do too much because not going anywhere, just doing my makeup for this video, and then I'm gonna take it off. So what do you guys think of that foundation? I think it looks like my skin. That's my type of foundation. This is definitely a foundation that I would wear like every day. It's pretty good. I'm really happy with that. We're gonna move on to this concealer. Now I'm a little bit nervous about this concealer because one, it's matte, and two, yeah, this concealer looks really light. A little bit nervous, so. It's not a bad color. Like I said, I'm being very light with it because I'm not trying to look crazy. Alright, we're going to let that dry down a little bit with my cute little fan. We're going to blend this concealer because it dried down pretty good. So in regards to the concealer, I probably should not have let it dry down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a little bit of mist so it can kind of soften up a little bit again. It's okay, we're going to blend that out. This dries down, so you don't want to let it sit. I probably should have just blended out right away. Well, you learn. Now I'm a little bit scared of that setting powder because she looked white. This is what the setting powder looked like. It's pretty light, just a little dab, and I hope that this does not. Yeah, she white. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the other piece of the damp beauty blender and just press that into the skin so it doesn't look, hopefully it doesn't look that white. I'm just gonna use it to go ahead and clean up the brow. Just a little bit to clean up the top. So we're done with the base. We're gonna get into these palettes. I'm gonna swatch the green one for you guys since that's the one I'm starting with. All right, so this is what the green one looks like. It's so gorgeous. Like, I never wear green. Can you guys see that? Probably should have swatched them the other way. For $3, like, you can't be mad at that at all. So I'm gonna start with the lighter green first. You see that one dab and that thing shows up. That thing is pigments. Color doesn't show up on me in one dab. Like, for me to get a color to show up, I have to do so much. I have to use a white base. That's the first thing. And usually when you try to add color, it just gets everywhere. This went exactly where I wanted it to go. And that is only like one dab of color. That is quality right there. Wow. So I'm just blending it right above my crease, into and above my crease. It does show up deeper than what I thought it would show up. I did not expect it to be that pigmented or that deep. It shows up really deep in my crease. I am really impressed. So I'm just using the same brush. I just kind of dusted off a little bit, and now I'm just like blending it out a little bit more above the crease. One brush. I'm just making sure it's nice and smooth, doesn't look harsh. Let's go into the deeper color. If that was that deep, I don't even know what to expect anymore, but we're gonna do a little dab of this darker color. I'm just gonna focus that on my outer V area. So I just kind of place it where I want it to go and then dust the brush off. And now I'm just blending it into like my lash line. So I'm not done blending, but so I'm gonna take a flat brush. I'm gonna go with the more green color as my lid color. I'm gonna try it first without wetting the brush, and then if I need to wet the brush, then I'll wet it. So let's see, one swipe, what this is gonna do. That is one swipe. So I do feel like I need to wet it just to get it to be more foily. Just gonna spray some setting spray on it, just to get it a little bit more foily, but that is bright. Now we're talking. Everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I've never wore a color like that on my eyes. Not that bright for sure. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much. So now that we've placed the yellow, I'm gonna go back to the lighter green so I can blend around it right here. Now I'm talking sweet over myself. So I've cleaned up like the inner part, but I want to clean up this little section right here. I think it looks pretty good. This is out of my comfort zone as far as colors go, but the color scheme is so pretty. So I kind of want to see what the yellow looks like, so I think I'm gonna pop just a tiny bit of the yellow. The yellow is really bright, so I just want like a dab. It's like gold. So I'm just popping a little bit of the yellow right on the center. I think it just brightens that little piece a little bit, just on the center. So I'm gonna smoke out a little bit on my lash line a little bit. I think I'm gonna use that green. So now I'm gonna smoke out the lighter green. Got a little watery. All right, so I want to try the blush before my camera dies. So I think that color does have like shimmer in it, so I don't want to, it's not there you go, it's not as light. I think it would be a cute blush, that way it doesn't take away from all of that I have going on. So I think I'm gonna use this one, but this was the other color. So I'm gonna use my blush brush. So I'm gonna use this as a blush and as a, ooh, that is so pretty. Do you see that? Gorgeous. It's like a blush, but it has highlight in it too. Perfect. It's really subtle, but perfect. Oh, why did I close that? Because I'm gonna pop a little bit of highlighter. Wow, those two together, do you see that? Those two together is like a match made in heaven, y'all. Let's dab a little bit over here, a little bit over here. Now I'm gonna pop on a lip pencil. I need a brown pencil. As you guys can see, I pretty much overfill my lips, like almost like I fill them in all the way with the liner, and that is because the lip gloss is a little bit light, so I don't want my lips to take away from what's going on up there. So probably shouldn't go in with this lip gloss, but I'm gonna use a little bit. Actually, that's not bad. It's actually perfect. I thought it was gonna be lighter than this. Good. It's almost like a nude. That came out so good. That looked so bomb. What do you guys think? Alright guys, so this is the look that I came up with using the Bite Size palette. I wish I could use all of them for you guys, but I don't know if I can take this off and do a whole nother look. So let me know what you guys think. I am not a master at blending, at colors, at any of those things, but for $3 and it comes with all the colors you need in that one palette, you don't have to think of like a color scheme. Like, it is the color scheme for you. So see, I didn't even put on a liner because, like I said, not going anywhere, don't need it. But you could put like a liner on, you could put your lashes on, whatever floats your boat, but I ain't got time. So this is the final look, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my little makeup look. I don't want to make this video too long. If you would like to see me do another look using one of the other Bite Size palettes, please leave me a comment. Engage with me in the comments. Let me know and I will do another look for you guys. But for now, this is the look. So thank you guys for watching my video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you like the look, let me know. Until next time, guys, bye.
When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more.